Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We are rushing out of this house. I've got an eye appointment, eye test at 10:25. It is like, I don't know, 10 to 10, and we're meeting my mum for a coffee before. So I need to get out of this house right now. The weather, don't know whether it's coming or going. It is boiling hot. I've also dressed this, oh, that was a scary little thing. Go away. I've also dressed this outfit really weird today because I've got like my cord that I had in a couple of videos ago, and then I've also got my barn coat, so it kind of looks like I'm going out in my pyjamas and I've just shoved my dad's jacket over the top. Yeah, not sure about that. I've been dying to get my glasses done for so long. I really need to, because it's literally about to get dark in the evenings now, and I can't drive in the dark without glasses because I can't see. I'll probably crash us all into a pillar, or maybe a mother and her duck. I don't really want that to happen, so that's why I'm getting that sorted. All the strawberries at the bottom, isn't there? She really did. Oh, that's nice. Wild strawberry matcha. And try that. Hello, face. That is nice. That's nice, isn't it? That is lovely. Okay, we're back from Specsavers. Lovely experience as always, although I haven't been there in 3 years. 3 years. Almost 4 years I haven't been there. That is actually crazy. I was a baby when I last went there. And that's not to say that I've been anywhere else. It's actually just to say that I haven't had my eyes done in that long, and my vision has changed so much. She was literally like, your vision is so much worse than it used to be, and it's probably because I haven't been to the optician. I bloody love Specsavers. I always think they are the most professional, they are the nicest. Quick story time actually. I had glasses, I think I got my first pair when I was in year 3, so maybe what? R is 4 or 5, year 1 is 5 or 6, year 2 is 6 or 7, year 3 is 7 or 8, is that right? 7 or 8? I would have been 7 or 8. And I went to, I'm not going to say which opticians it was, but I went to one in Southampton with my mum, and they tested my eyes and said she doesn't need any glasses, even though I physically could not see the board, like at all. At school, I would struggle to even do my work because I could not see the board at all. And they were like, yeah, she doesn't need glasses, like her vision's literally perfect. 20/20 vision. And I left that place crying my eyes out because I was like, I don't understand, like I've literally been struggling for ages. So my mum took me to Specsavers as a second opinion, and they said, yeah, she is very much short-sighted, and then I've had glasses ever since. I think that's why Specsavers holds a special place in my heart, because they were the ones who actually believed me and obviously must have done the test properly, considering this other place didn't. I pick up my glasses next Monday, so I'll probably take you along to pick those up. I'm so excited to have new fresh glasses. There is nothing that beats fresh glasses. I've also signed up for a free trial of, what's it called, contact lenses. I have wanted contact lenses for the longest time. I really struggle to see in general, and I feel like maybe if I wore those potentially daily, or maybe if I just like give them a quick whirl once or twice a week, if I fancy it, I feel like they'd be a really good thing for me. So I've signed up for a free trial with those as well, which I'm gonna test and I will tell you about. I've got my vanilla matcha. This is the second one of the day, and Matilda is running back and forth her cot. She's literally running, like, speeding back and forth in her dress in her cot, because I've tried to put her down for a nap. It's 10 to 12 and it's so late for her to go to sleep, and she just will not go. So she's just marching up and down like the bloody marching band of the East or whatever. I need to try and put her back down again, but this will be the third time. I was really hoping that she would just like drop off by herself, but she is 100% overtired because her nap time was well over an hour ago. She's been out, so that's that. It's not even cold outside, but I am in fact sat next to my heater that looks like a fireplace. It isn't a real fireplace, it's a faux fireplace. I'm sat next to it with my hands on it because I am just somebody who's obsessed with heat. Always have been, always will be. Could be 30 degrees out there. I'll be sat next to this little fire. Anyway, I've just got some work done. I've just done some TikToks, edited some video. I really need to go back out today and get some bits for Alfie's dad's birthday, which is in 2 days. I haven't got him anything, apart from Alfie's made him a card. Because I've already been out this morning, I really can't be bothered, but I need to get this done today because I need to give him the presents on Wednesday. So I'm really not too sure what's going on, but I'm really struggling with like food at the moment. Not in the sense that like in the like ED way that I used to be, in the sense that I'm literally just not hungry. And do you know what my absolute favourite lunch is at the moment? It's so bad. My favourite lunch at the moment is these mini wraps wrapped in none other than a cheese string with nothing else, because it's like the only lunch that is so quick and easy, but also it's not very filling, and that's what I don't want. I don't want something that's too filling. And I'm like, I'm usually such a healthy gal. Like I'm usually pretty healthy on the weekdays. So I wouldn't, this is so sad. Like, look at it. Look at that. I literally just get it and just roll it in the mini wrap like that. And that is my lunch. That's really bad, isn't it? Absolutely no nutritional value in the slightest. I also buy the cheese strings for the kids, not me. Well, that was quite literally the quickest lunch you'll ever make in your life. Matilda's been asleep for literally 2 hours. 2 hours. And I might be late to the trend, but I've been sat watching The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I'm literally on episode 2 and oh my god. Oh my god. These women, they're unhinged. That is all I've got to say. I've also ordered, I think I spoke about this in my last vlog, I really want to get into like colouring books and stuff, but because I'm that type of person that if I really think that like I'm going to get into something, I'll go and buy the whole hog. I'll go and buy the whole shop and be like, oh yeah, this is my new hobby. But then I'll never actually end up doing it. So I've decided to actually be sensible for once in my life, and order just one colouring book and just use some of the colouring pens that I have in Alfie's box. And I'm going to go to WH Smith and just buy one singular pack of pens, because the pens in Alfie's box, let's be honest, half of them are dried out, half of them don't have lids, half of them are missing, half of them are probably stuck in the sofa for forevermore. I'm going to go and buy like an actual pack of pens just for me. But I ordered this one. It's got I put this like yellow bit of card because the only thing I find with them is sometimes when you're colouring, it goes through to the other side. And I saw that tip on TikTok to put a card behind. So I ordered this one. It's called Spooky Cutie. And as I said, I really want to get into like romanticising autumn and really get into autumn so the seasonal depression just flings itself off the top story building, you know? I thought this one was really cute. They do it on TikTok Shop, but I got this one on Amazon. And I've just been like, see what I mean by like the it going through. So I've just been like playing around. Don't even talk to me about this. Just don't talk to me. I was just playing, okay. Some of it, like this, I've done with like crayons and stuff that Alfie's had. And then I've just been like playing around with it whilst I've been sat watching The Secret Lives. And I've actually thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm definitely going to make that a hobby for this autumn and get some like really cute cozy books and some pens. I think she's just waking up from her nap. It's currently 20 to 3 and the girl is still asleep. It's because I don't put her to bed until like gone 12 o'clock. She still hasn't even had lunch, the poor girl. She's probably absolutely starving, although she did drain both of my boobs before she went to bed. So I'm going to get her up now and do her some lunch and then probably carry on watching this, because that's the best thing about having a 1-year-old. They don't really care what's on TV. They'll just be down on the floor playing. Well, mine will anyway. Alfie wasn't like that from my experience. If I had Alfie here, it would be a different story. I would not be able to watch this. So yeah, let's go and get her up. Just quickly before I get her up, actually, I ordered this drying rack from Amazon. It sits at the top of our stairs. It's so good. It is literally the best thing. We used to have like a fold up one from B&M. That was actually quite a few vlogs ago. I went and bought that and it was like £12 and it broke so quickly, but it's not because it's from B&M, it's just because of the types of ones they have. Like, we've had so many of those and they just break so easily. So this one was £25. If I remember, I'll leave a link in the description. And it's got like these things where you can like hang clothes up. These extend out and fold away, so it doesn't have to be so like bulky coming out. And then this one also goes up as well. So if I have like loads of washing, I can literally stick every single one of these up and just hang all the washing on it. It's got 2 bits to like hang up the clothes. I just think that is the best invention. This one actually comes with wheels to go on the bottom. The reason I didn't put those wheels on though is because I know with this being at the top of the stairs, with wheels on, my children will push that downstairs. Also known as my eldest will want to go on a joyride. I'm not prepared for that. I don't really want to be visiting him in hospital. I don't really want to have to explain to the hospital staff that he was pushing a giant clothing rack down the stairs. That is why we have left the wheels off, so it kind of grips to the carpet and I can hear Matilda. But I just thought I'd quickly show that because it saved my life. It is quite big, don't get me wrong, and it's not the most space saving. We do have this one behind me as well on the door, but I just thought for the winter that it's going to be the perfect thing. And then we have the dehumidifier here, so in the winter when it's like freezing cold outside, we can shut the windows, put the dehumidifier on, and it will dry all the washing. Just an option for you. Hello! Hi! You need some lunch! Oh, my pretty... Oh, look. Pretty little baby. I'm so in love with you.
Oh, I just love you so much, and your brother, I miss your brother.
Hello. Do you know what I've realised? I've realised it's the little things in life. It's currently 35 minutes past 9. This is why I need glasses, by the way. I literally can't see that. 25 to 10. And I am laid in bed with the cutest mug from Flying Tiger. I bought this earlier. How cute is that? It's like £6 or something. But I love her. She's my new friend. Got a chamomile tea in here. Really lovely for a bedtime, that is. And I'm colouring my new colouring book with my new pens from WH Smith. These, when I walked in there earlier, I went to get some bits for Alfie's dad's birthday, which I will show you tomorrow because it's all downstairs. Although I have filmed it for TikTok, so if you've already seen that, I do apologise. I walked into WH Smith to see if I could find like a pack of cheap pens to colour with, like I said, and there were these on sale as soon as I walked in, down from £34.99 to £12. If that's not a steal, honey, I don't know what it is. There are literally so many different colours. So what I was looking for, which I didn't think that I would find for this price, but I was looking for like colours that are sort of all in the same field, like these three, where you can kind of like create a gradient, which I love. Like art and colouring, I got an A star in art GCSE, just saying, one of the only GCSEs that I left with, but it's not a flex. But anyway, I love art, and I'd love to get to the point as well where I could get like an empty book, draw my own sketches and then colour them. That would really fill my cup. So that's just a step up from this, but I'm having a really good time. Like, look at the little doggy and the flowers. I'm just having a really nice time watching The Secret Lives of Mwah while I'm just chilling, getting ready for bed. So it's the little things. Tomorrow, I'm really not sure what the plans are. I've got both kids. I don't know what to do with them. This is my issue every week. If I don't have like pre-made plans with them on a Tuesday and a Thursday, I get lost in the abyss and I don't know what to do with myself. So I'm pretty sure it's raining all day tomorrow, so we'll end up probably doing something. I just always find like I'm always working around Matilda's nap, because she needs like a long nap in the day from like 11 o'clock until like at least 11 till 12, and normally it's longer than that. Like today it was way longer than that. Sorry, you're really shaking because you're on the pens box there. Sorry about that. Yeah, she needs like a really long nap, so I always toy between like, what do? Do I take her out in the car? Because then she falls asleep in the car, then Alfie's going to be stuck in the car, and then we're going to end up waking her up anyway by just chatting. And then I'm like, but then do I wake her prematurely? Because then she's going to be overtired, and then she's not going to go back to sleep. Like, it's honestly a problem that I face quite a lot, actually. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to end up doing. I want to do something different because I genuinely do the same things every week. Go to the same classes every week, see the same people every week. I love seeing those people, don't get me wrong, but when I don't have plans with them, I'm like, oh, I should probably adventure out of the way a bit, but I just don't really know where to go or what to do. Oh well, we'll see. I'm going to carry on colouring. I'm going to carry on colouring my little book. I'm going to carry on watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, which, oh my god, I'm on episode 4 of season 1. Blimey. The juice is juicing. The juice is being freshly squeezed and protruding out of the juicer like nothing I've ever seen before, and I bloody love it. But yeah, I'm going to head to bed soon, and I will see you tomorrow. It's that time of day! It's iced coffee time. Look how beautiful that looks with the froth on top. Using my barista skills to shake up the froth and put it on top. Something is breaking me out, guys. I have a rash all over my face, and I get like, I'm kind of slightly allergic to glucose fructose syrup, and so is my mum. And it's not an allergy where I'm going to be like, ugh. It's an allergy where like it fills my face with acne. I don't know whether you can see this spot here, and I've covered it with makeup, but there was literally a rash like all around here. I don't know if it's those matcha sachets. It's either those or the pumpkin spice syrup. I don't know yet, but I probably will have another pumpkin spice latte at some point, so I'm going to stay away from those matcha sachets, and then I'll have another pumpkin spice and see if it happens again, and if it does, then I know that it's that. But I used the, what is it, Nescafe, I think, vanilla concentrated espresso. Who am I used to have a go at people when I worked at Costa for saying espresso, and now I am here saying it. I give myself the ick. I use that with some, I used to use skim milk, but I've actually been buying the lacto-free skimmed milk. My mum, I noticed my mum had it, and she was like, yeah, it tastes exactly the same, it lasts longer, and because I don't use it like that often throughout the week, skim milk tends to go off. So far, so good. This is really nice. plans for today? I don't know. It was pouring with rain all morning. It's now calmed down. I'm ready for the day, but I am aware that I kind of look like I don't look my finest. I don't look my finest today. My skin's just not really giving, and it's painful. And I didn't really want to wear mascara because I can never bother to wear mascara, even though I wore it yesterday. I think. So what I was going to do is I was going to take the kids to a play cafe. However, I spoke to my friend Lacey, which we normally meet on a Thursday, and she was like, "Oh, do you want to just come around mine?" So Matilda's down for a nap, and then we're going to sort of evaluate the situation. I might end up at her flat, or we might end up taking the kids out together to a local soft play. I think if we do go to soft play, it's going to be the one that I went to in last week's vlog. But it's just nice to have, like, for the kids to have someone to play with, and it's nice to go out and get them to run around, because me and Alfie didn't wake up until almost 10 o'clock this morning, which is wild. My first instinct was, right, he's ill. Oh, there's a spider eating a fly. Oh, I'm so sorry, darling. Actually, I'm not sorry. You eat that fly. Yeah, he was at his dad's yesterday, so I don't know whether being at his dad sort of wore him out or what the case was, but he got into my bed really early this morning, and then we went back to sleep, and then I didn't wake up until almost 8:30, which is mental, because it means that Charlie's literally leaving for work at 8:30, so I had to like rush out of bed, left him asleep, and yeah, he didn't go back. He didn't wake up until almost 10 o'clock, so I thought, oh my god, he's ill, he's coming down with something, as you do as a parent. He woke up absolutely fine, so I think he must have just been absolutely knackered. I've cleaned and tidied up this morning. I've done a washing load. It's so mad to me that I can't wash my washing, like put my washing out outside anymore. I loved that. It smelled so good.
This one works on the Thomas track.
Does it?
Floor.
Does it?
Yeah.
Have you tried putting them both on the floor? I really wanted to get in the car and drive somewhere with the kids, because I haven't done that for a while. But my friend Lacey doesn't drive, and obviously I don't have enough room in my car for another car seat for her daughter. So if we want to meet, we have to meet like locally, which is absolutely fine, because it means that I don't have to worry about Alfie falling asleep. I don't have to worry about Matilda falling asleep again, and it keeps the sort of nap schedules in the right way, which like I am just like very funny about. I like Alfie not to nap at all, and I like Matilda to have one nap, and that's it. Any more than that, and we're in for a terrible night's sleep, and that is when I get all my work done and have me time, and that to me is very important. So yeah, maybe I'll drive with them somewhere on Thursday, I don't know. Now I'm just gonna chill, have me coffee, spend some time with my eldest, and reevaluate the situation. Right, we've decided what we're doing. We're actually gonna go to the play place, but it's actually pouring with rain. Obviously just about to leave. I ended up popping this spot, so it doesn't look the best, but I just couldn't have it sat there anymore. There's something about a little pus ball on my face that I don't really like. I am going to go to Tesco first though and get some hand gel, just because I honestly thought I was going to have a heart attack last week when I was at this place, and even if I don't use the hand gel, I just think the fact that I have it there will really help me. We're going to meet Lacey and Millie. I don't know how much I'm going to film. It's probably going to be like the same as last week, so I don't really want to film too much because it is a little bit boring. But yeah, I look very mummified. I look like I'm about to go on a dog walk. I don't have a dog. I have 2 children. But anyway, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I win the award for looking like the biggest worm. Hey, splashing those puddles. This one made me feel the safest, purely because it's the most expensive. How cute, them holding hands. Even though Matilda's like, nah. It's so busy, like so busy. Right, move out the way. Okay, we are back from soft play. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. And I'm actually being a little bit brave. If you've seen my TikTok on me trying to cook turkey mince, I'm now attempting beef mince after everybody told me that turkey mince is apparently trash. I don't know. Anyway, I'm giving it a solid go. I'm giving it a solid start. Every time I've made like a tomato-based pasta, bolognese, or whatever it may be, even if it's literally just tomato-based pasta, if I've made it with chopped tomatoes, it tastes like shh. And if I've made it with normal tomatoes, it tastes like shh. I'm like, why? Where am I going wrong? So hopefully this one will actually be good. But I'm terrified. I'm terrified to give myself and my family food poisoning. But I'm not going to overcook it this time, because that was the mistake that I made last time. No. The fact that she can reach this off of the side is scary. No thanks. But I will keep you updated on how it goes, because quite frankly, I'm terrified.
It definitely should be more saucy.
That's what I don't understand though. I don't understand why it should be more saucy than that, because it never says that in any recipe. It never ever says more than one
How long?
thing. Oh, dry.
No, I was going to say, how long do you put it? Like,
It says at least 40 minutes. At least. The flavour is for at least 40 minutes, right? Because that's how all the flavours come in.
There's a lot of
But then the sauce goes. It's nice, but there's just no sauce to it. Just can never ever get it saucy, so I don't get it. Inside. As you can probably see from those last clips, that dinner didn't go to plan, did it? It wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't. It was nice, but there's just something about me and tomato pasta. I can't do it. I followed it step by step, like to a literal T. I think my problem was that I put it on a too hot hob and then like sucked all the moisture out, and it made it really, really dry. It was nice with a bit of ketchup. That's what made it nice. It's currently 5 minutes to 8 on the 2nd of September, which apparently the Great British Bake Off, the Great BB, is on tonight. I don't know if it's on once a week or what the crack is actually. If it's on every day, then I'm literally going to sack that off because I will not be able to watch that every day. But if it's on every week, then that's cool. I'm going to sit down with my colouring book, chamomile tea, and I'm going to watch the Bake Off, which I never normally would because, I don't know, it's just not really like something that I've ever really got into. Same as like Strictly Come Dancing. But I'm really trying to get into my autumn vibe this year and really actually really like it and look forward to it. So this is one of the things that I'm going to be doing to try and get into it. When I was with Lacey earlier, we were in M&S and she was like, oh, I'm going to buy like whatever week it is, I'm going to buy like a sweet treat resembling that week to sit and eat while I watch it. And I was like, do you know what, that's actually such a good idea, I'm going to do that with you. I went to M&S with her and picked up, got one, some sticky toffee mini loaf cakes because it's cake week, and I was looking for ages. I was like, I really want a cake, but I didn't want like a big one. I was like, I'll just get these, and I didn't really think, to be honest, I'd be that hungry because I'm not like, I don't really get that hungry at this time, but it's kind of got to be done, doesn't it? Do you want one?
I won't sing there.
Can you grab a couple of those like small IKEA plates, please? So yeah, got some sticky toffee cakes. These look unreal for cake week. So gonna have one of those, chamomile tea, and I'm gonna carry on with my little colouring book. Alfie took about 45 minutes to get down to sleep, so I'm not too best pleased about that, but it's my fault because I let him wake up at like 10 o'clock. But we're all good. He's down. I don't know what it's actually on channel.
Oh, it's channel 4.
Is
I
it?
think, apparently, yeah.
How do you know that?
No, it's in channel 4,
Oh,
not BBC 4.
What? I've always thought
I
the
thought
Bake
that
Off
too.
was BBC. Surely not. Oh, you are right. Why did I think it was BBC? Did it used to be BBC? Right, let's try this cake. I can't hold on anymore. Is it nice? Oh my god, that is beautiful. Lovely. Good morning, team. Can we please just ignore the spot that is quite literally protruding out of my face? Here. Oh my god, I have so many. My skin has been breaking out terribly. I think I did kind of explain this a little bit yesterday. My skin has been so bad. Like, it is starting to clear in places now, but there's just like scars everywhere, and it's like, it's not even how it looks, it's how painful. It kills. Kills to even move my face, like moving my eyebrows up and down like that. Blimey. Got wrinkles on wrinkles. This absolutely kills. It was like that little rash, and I've been trying to take care of it and treat it and stop it from like getting any worse, and apparently it just said, no, I don't want to do that, thanks. Happy Wednesday. It is, of course, Wednesday. I cannot get over the weather. The weather is something else. Weather is quite literally like something out of a horror movie. It is that dismal, dark, grey. Like, I literally have the kitchen light on. I haven't had the kitchen light on in the day since we moved in here in April. Someone explain that to me. It was honestly as if like the last week of August going, it's the 3rd of September today, the last week of August going into September, the world really did say like, bye summer, see you next year if we actually manage to get one next year. I do think we had a pretty good one this year though, if I do say so. Like, some people have said we didn't, but I think it's also what I did, and like I just made the most of the weather, whereas some years I don't so much. But I personally think we had a really good summer. We had like a lot of 30 degree days, a lot of 25s, but that seems to be a distant memory now because I'm looking outside and it's literally, the bushes are about to come off their hinges. I mean, I can't lie, I don't hate it, and I don't hate it because I know that it's not cold yet. It's like the weather that is, it's like warm rain, wind. I'm fine with that. I would have that all winter. It's the second that it starts getting like freezing cold, like sub-zero temperatures that I just cannot cope with. Anyway, this morning I was like, oh, do you know what? I'm not even really hungry. Like I keep getting that every morning, and I wasn't really that hungry. And I'm going to attempt to make a cheese and onion pie later. I've only ever made it once with pre-rolled pastry, obviously. I had too much of the pastry for the recipe, so I was like, I'll carve it off and I'll make some like chocolate swirl things. They're not going great. If I'm being honest, I really didn't follow a recipe. They're tiny, which I wanted them to be anyway, because I only had like a very small strip of pastry that I needed to use. But they don't really, well, they are puffing up a little bit, to be fair. I've egg washed them and I just put a little bit of like chocolate spread in the middle, because that's all I fancy. And I'm going to give one to Matilda as well, because she loves pastries. Yeah. I'll give one to Alfie and see what he thinks of it as well. But yeah, that is our morning. I don't really know what the plans are for today, to be honest. I'm torn between just sort of staying in, because I do have a lot of work to do. I need to start editing this video, which I probably will do at some point this morning. And then I'm also like, a part of me is thinking there was a cafe that opened up in the shopping centre near me. And it's a, what's it called? Hotel Chocolat? Yeah, Hotel Chocolat Cafe. And I'm like desperate to try one of the hot chocolates. So we might end up going there. We might not, so don't count on it. I might end up just sitting inside like a slug all day because my skin hurts. But yeah, that is our morning. Well, these are tragic, aren't they? Do you know what? I'm sure they'll taste good. I honestly didn't even follow a recipe. I didn't even care enough to follow a recipe. I literally cut them up, put the chocolate inside, rolled them. Like, I wasn't really bothered how they turned out. I wasn't trying to be an aesthetic queen this morning. But yeah, if I ever do that again and I want to do it properly, I definitely won't be making them as tragic as that. These are going to be boiling hot. I was just craving a little bit of pastry. Sometimes you just need a little bit of pastry now. Just editing back the beginning of this video, and I said that I would show you what I got Alfie's dad. So it's not every day that you buy presents for your ex, is it? Let's be honest. But I'm going to show you what I bought him, because I feel like it might help some people maybe. So obviously we got Alfie to make a card. It just says, "Happy birthday, Daddy." And then he hasn't written this, by the way. There's some confusion because he made my mum a card when my mum's dog died as well. And everyone was like messaging me like, how has he wrote like that? He hasn't. That, like, his name there, that was me like holding his arm, teaching him how to do it. So please don't worry, I don't have a genius child. Then we have a 4-pack of Peroni. Normally he drinks Amstel, if I remember rightly, but they didn't have any, so I just got him some Peroni. I got him a little mug from Flying Tiger that says "Best Dad." And then I saw these spoons. Alfie's dad is a very funky dude, very hippie dude. Funky dude! And I thought that he'd like these spoons. I don't know. I did think that he'd like them when I first saw them, but I didn't get them because I was like, oh, I don't know what else to get them with. But now I've got the mug, it kind of makes sense. I got him a Greg's gift card. This is his favourite thing in the world. I should probably write on that actually, that there's £15 on there. Oh, lovely. That's beautiful. I love that. That's actually quite scary. It's like something from Doctor Who. And then I also just bought him some...
Don't be scared.
I am terrified. I bought him some of these like mini aftershaves from Next, so I didn't know which one he would like the most. So that's that. And I put it in this little gift bag, and that is what I'll be giving him today for his birthday. So I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really done anything for the last couple of hours apart from, well, I have, that's a lie. I've been doing admin. I've been doing like all my taxes and stuff, and it's been boring as hell. But Matilda's up from my nap. She's just watching Miss Rachel. And last week, I didn't really include it in the video. I did film it, but I cut it. I've just been having a really big like thing with my work at the moment. I've barely got any work to go for me. I don't really know what the problem is. I don't know if it's me. I don't know what the problem is. I've been trying to like change a few things to see if like brands will then like want to, I don't really know. It's just a little bit dry at the moment. And I had a bit of a like moment, and I don't know whether, I don't think I filmed this for YouTube last time or anywhere really, but I had a tarot reading back in January from an amazing girl called Cassie Wright, who I would never go to anyone else now that I've been to her, and she does it all through voice notes. So I paid for a year's reading in January, and she told me sort of like a summary of what my year is going to be like. I found it so incredibly accurate. Like, for example, she said that I was going to get a big contract in March. Instantly I thought, oh my god, big contract, like it's going to be something to do with work. And then we signed the contract for this house in March, and that's a big contract. That is a big contract. Like, it's it's rented, and it was something we just fell into, and I was like, oh my god, I feel like that's what that was. She also said that I was gonna have a change of heart with my work halfway through the year, and I've had a few things that could basically be that. And then she's also said there's going to be something massive, like as big as moving country at the end of this year, which obviously isn't here yet, so I don't know what that's going to be. I don't know whether it's going to be good, I don't know whether it's going to be bad. I have no idea what that is going to be, which is slightly scaring me. She said it's not moving country, but it's as big as, like, on the scale, so I'm very interested to know what that is. Pray for me around Christmas. Anyway, when I was having this freak out last week, I decided to ask her for a mini reading around my work, and she's just sent it, so I'm gonna listen. I might play some, I don't know. I'm gonna listen, and I'll let you know what she says.
Now this could have been a long time ago. Hang on, because I've got like all this kind of different guidance coming through. Let me just breathe. Right, I'll try to start. If I go off, just bear with me. Just listen to it a couple of times. Right, because yeah, this energy feels very intense. Even though you feel very stagnant, it feels quite intense. And I think that's because there's a lot going on behind the scenes that you can't see, but you can feel it. There might be a lot of change happening, a lot of movement happening that you can't see, but you might be feeling it. Because as soon as I said that, I was like, oh, I can breathe, I feel calm. So if you do feel like you need to go run a marathon, or you feel completely wiped out, or you feel really anxious, or you're just like feeling that impending doom or like that anticipation, just know that you're probably feeling the energy of things moving, even though you can't see it. But because you can't see it, your mind's like, danger, this doesn't feel, we can't see what this is. Just see it kind of like that. So there's something in the works behind the scenes, and I feel like you don't need to take action. So if you feel like you need to figure something out or do something, I feel like don't. And if you are feeling that resistance or hitting that resistance, you're hitting that wall, you're feeling burnt out, you're getting frustrated, you're feeling like shit, that's a signal to stop. Just stop what you're doing. Stop trying to figure it out. There's something in the works here, either that you made, I feel like it might be last summer. This might be a year ago, 1 year ago, around this time, or in August last year, I feel. Whether consciously or unconsciously, you set the intention around something happening. It could be work, it could be finances.
You know, she was actually spot on yet again. I just don't know. There is at least one day in a week where I'm sat stressing about my job and the uncertainty, and the only days I don't really stress about that are the days that I have both the kids. Well, I say that, but last week was the day that I had both the kids. Basically, in the reading, she has said to me to just sort of let go of my expectations, let go of logic, and just sort of trust the process. But I can't do that. Like, my brain is not wired like that. My brain is work for what you want. Like, but I'm not receiving any of the benefits from that when I am doing that. So then it makes me think I do just need to trust. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Oh.
I need to add anything else in to get this stability, to get this consistency, to get this up level, right? Again, that's not your job. I want you to get really intentional with your finances. And again, without limits, I want you to, if you, like...
You know, she was actually spot on yet again. I just don't know anymore. I just don't know. There is at least one day in a week where I'm sat stressing about my job and the uncertainty, and the only days I don't really stress about that are the days that I have both the kids. Well, I say that, but last week was the day that I had both the kids. But basically, in the reading, she has said to me to just sort of let go of my expectations, let go of logic, and just sort of trust the process. But I can't do that. Like, my brain is not wired like that. My brain is work for what you want. Like, but I'm not receiving any of the benefits from that when I am doing that. So then it makes me think I do just need to trust. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Oh. I've got myself out the house and I'm going to go and get me and Matilda a hot chocolate. Sorry about the wind. Oh my god, this wind is actually mad. Oh, why do so many scary things come and attack me? Why? I can't even push the pram. What is going on? gusterous, very gusterous. Sometimes you just got to be reminded, like, I feel like I can't breathe. Like, I feel like I'm literally having a bloody panic attack over something so stupid. Like, and I can't even really explain it on here. I just can't. It's like private, like to do with work and stuff. But basically, I'm being really like, I feel like I'm being really put down by some people, and it's making me rethink who I am. I wish I could explain it on here, but I literally just can't. And it's making me rethink my job, my personality, who I am. I just feel like I'm going around in circles. I just feel like I can't even breathe today. Sometimes I honestly just like contemplate, I'm like, should I just stop doing social media? But like I can't, because I love it. I just love it. I love doing it, but there are elements of the job that just are so hard. And I'm not like being like, oh my god, my job is so hard, because like people have it way harder jobs. Like, it's one of the most privileged jobs you can possibly have. But there are times when, especially when you're dealing with people that aren't like maybe your biggest supporters or your biggest fans, and they're just trying to like put you down all the time. Like, that's just how it feels at the moment. It just feels like I'm constantly being put down. It absolutely stinks of the devil's lettuce because of the wind. It's going right over me. Wish I could be you right now with how I'm feeling. No, but I'm just gonna go and get a hot chocolate from that Hotel Chocolat place, sit inside, have a little gander, and then go home. I do need to go to Tesco and get some nappies as well, because they seem to always be running out. I just feel like I need to breathe. I need to breathe. Look at that. This is exactly what I needed at this time. You have some? So I actually got a white vanilla hot chocolate. I can't even get down to the hot chocolate because the cream is so in the way. It's literally like chocolate mousse. This is just what I needed, some comfort. This place is going to be a winter staple, I can feel it already. Do I have a moustache? I think we're good. That was quite possibly the most unreal hot chocolate I've ever had, and it was so needed. I feel much better after that, but I'm just having a look because that's kind of convinced me that I want a velvetizer. Not that I have anywhere to put it, but this is what I had in the hot chocolate. The vanilla white. What was it? Yeah, with real chocolate flakes. Oh, it was actually beautiful. Me and Megan actually bought Jess one for her birthday in January, and I've been jealous ever since. I've been craving it. My dad also gets me and my brother chocolates, and my mum from here, every year on Christmas. And it's like such a sentimental place to me. Like, I feel like I always think of this place when I think of chocolates. He's got me this one before. And when I was vegan, he used to get me the vegan selection. Say this as if my dad is dead. He's not. He's very much alive. I feel like one day this place is gonna like mean something to me, you know. Look at that. That is something of dreams. White chocolate, milk chocolate, crackers, marshmallows. Alfie would die for that. These look so cool as well. Espresso martini, salted caramel vodka. That looks so good. I mean, I'm not on my drinking game right now, but if I ever go back to it, which I probably will, I know what I'm picking up. These look so good. Little mini carrot cakes, pecan and Danish, raspberry and panna cotta, apple strudel. This would be the one for me. The white chocolate collection. White chocolate is my favourite. Oh my goodness. Strawberry cheesecake. No. I'm not gonna get it, but that's a bit of me. I don't think I explained earlier properly exactly what I was trying to say. I've got another spot kind of here. Like, honestly, what's going on? Why have I got so many spots on my lip? That's one there, one here, one there. Why? What have I eaten? What have I done? Like I said, I can't go into too much detail about it, but essentially something hasn't been serving me. Something hasn't been serving me, and it's been putting me down and making me feel crap about my job and about who I am, and like just constantly putting me down, and I'm just in limbo on what to do about it. And sometimes, like every other day, like I'll speak I'll speak to them more about it or whatever, and then like it causes, like they'll say something else and then it causes me, do you know what I mean? It causes me to just like panic, and I'm just in that mode right now. I'm in a bit of a limbo, I'm in a bit of a decision. Hopefully by the time that I edit this video, I will, like, that decision will be made. That's why I got the tarot reading, because I wanted like a little bit of guidance and security, but I also feel like at the same time I don't make any decisions if they're not validated, and it's something that's so bad because I don't trust myself. Like, I don't trust my decisions, because I feel like every time I have made a decision, it's always bit me in the ass. Like, it's never the right decision. Like, well, not all the time. I decided to keep Alfie and that was the best decision of my life, so maybe I should probably trust that. But there's been many decisions in my life that I haven't thought have been like detrimental, or I haven't thought it through, or like I can be quite impulsive with my decisions, and then I'll like make that choice and then afterwards I'll always regret it. It's like what happened with my car back almost a year ago. My goodness me, I can't believe that was almost a year ago when I bought that Peugeot, and I just went into it blind and thought like, oh, it'd be absolutely fine, like not even researching the car until I found out it was like notorious for all these issues, and I didn't listen to people, and like then I ended up buying it and then I had to go through like legal, like it was just like an absolute nightmare. So I just don't trust myself with my choices, and I want to listen to everyone else and listen to what everybody else wants me to do, but in theory I think I should probably just listen to myself and what feels right. But with this decision I am torn, because I don't know what feels right, and I wish I could like fully sit and like full disclosure explain everything to you, but it is about my job and there are other people involved, and I don't want to hurt said other people. That's not my intention. I'm just in a bit of a place where I'm just a little bit confused, and when I get like this I like to run away and panic. My flight or fright like kicks in and I'm like, no, I don't want to do this job anymore, I want to quit this job, I don't want to do it, when really that's not what I want to do. That's just me running away from my problems, like I ran away when I got a hot chocolate. But anyway, I'm gonna get started on this pie, I think, because I need to. I am actually so bad for asking ChatGPT for recipes. Like, all I ever do is ask him for recipes, and it's actually really quite bad. That's probably why all my recipes end up going wrong, because I'm asking a literal robot, like, oh, can you make me this recipe? And he's putting all different ingredients from different sources. He doesn't know where he's at, what he's doing. Take the elevator up, take the elevator down, take the elevator up, take the elevator down, take the elevator up, take the elevator down. Then we turn. I need to stay away from Miss Rach. Just got the onions cooking here. It says not to brown them, but to keep them soft in some butter. Buttery biscuit base. Gonna put on some carrots. My favourite way to do honey roasted carrot is to boil them first. Oh my god, I just splashed water on me. Boil them, ow! Boil them first, like parboil, and then put them in the air fryer with honey. Usually I par steam them because it keeps the nutrients in. If you boil them, it gets rid of the nutrients really. But I couldn't bother today, so that's that. Oh, I'm not even hungry because of that hot chocolate. I probably shouldn't have had that. I should have got it to take away. Goodness me, it was so beautiful though. I feel like it was just what I needed mentally, but for my body, she's not loving it. My pie kind of fell apart. To be fair though, I've given you the nice bit, and obviously I've squashed hers up completely because she's not going to eat it whole. I always do that. I always give you like the really nice bits because I don't want you to think bad of me.
Silly.
You make me feel horrible.
Silly. I think bad of you this time.
Right, let's try it. Is it horrible?
I better toast it.
That's nice. That's good. That's good.
And you can't go wrong. Cheese, onion, pastry.
Okay, you make it then. Then try hers and see how hers is nice. Good evening. I've just filmed a TikTok tutorial for my hair, which is why I have my ring light on, but we have some changes. So, off of the back of what I said earlier, I am now management free. If you don't do social media, you won't know really what that means, but your management basically, sorry, I'm just putting some niacinamide over this spot because it is just too big. Your management basically acts as like, well, your manager. So they scope out your brand deals and they kind of cover your emails and they help you with any sort of queries that you might have. And with that, they take a portion of your money, a cut of your money. Every management is different. It depends on what management you're with and what their rules, regulations, their guidelines, their contract says. And yeah, I just made the decision to leave because I just didn't feel like they were aligning with me anymore. And that's okay. So I'm a free woman. It's scary because I now have to sort of work on my own until I find a new management. It's going to be tough because I've been with mine for 5 months. So I'm not used to having to scope out stuff on my own anymore. Yeah, it's going to be a tough, stressful period until I can maybe find a new management, hopefully. Because it's tough out here on your own, okay? I just thought that I would check in before bed because I'm actually really tired tonight. Alfie got back really late. I'm expecting my new shoes to come tomorrow, which I will show you. I'm so excited for them. I've wanted them for so long and I was toying for which ones for ages. But I finally settled on a pair, so I'll show you those tomorrow if they come. I think I am seeing Lacey again. Honestly, me and Lacey are like joined at the hip at this point. You guys have never even met her, but I'm sure you will at some point. I think we're just going to go to one of the classes that we do weekly if we do go to them. So I probably won't film that because I feel like I'm constantly just filming the same stuff. And I live at that freaking shopping centre. I literally live there. I might as well go pay rent there because I'm never here. So I probably won't film that because it is literally just the same different day. And it's just boring. But it can't be any more boring than being in the house. But I will probably just end up being back in the house afterwards because it's rainy and miserable. But yeah, that is my final check-in of the day. A very odd day, a very up and down day, but we're having a good week and we're being positive, and that's what we want. That's exactly what we want. Good night. Good afternoon. I've started the vlogs so late, like the daily check-ins so late recently. I'm really sorry, we were rushing out the door to go to one of the classes with Millie and Lacey. It is Thursday. Happy Thursday. It's like gone 3 o'clock. Yeah, 12 minutes past 3. My skin, what the hell? I've got another spot corner here, and this one has been a pain in the arse to cover. It's really doing my head in. But I did just want to show you a couple of bits that I've got recently over the last couple of days that I think are quite cool. So obviously I went and got Alfie and, Matilda's feet measured about a month ago now, maybe just over, to see what size she'd be for her fair shoes, and they said that she was a 4. And then I wanted to get Alfie's done, but obviously it's been so busy with back to school, I couldn't really be bothered to go and fit them in. So I ordered this from Amazon. It's from this brand. Loads of the reviews said that it wasn't very good. I think people are misinterpreting the point of it. So obviously you put your foot here and then this goes up and down, and whatever number is in the box is what you are. And I think people in their reviews are thinking it's whatever it stops at, but it's not. And it got mine bang on. So I was 4 in the box, which is bang on exactly what I am, 4.37. And then it got Matilda's as a 4 and Alfie's as a 7, which is completely bang on. So I'm really glad I ordered that. If you don't want to wait in Clarks and stuff, get one of these because it's just so easy to just do it yourself. Obviously it doesn't tell you FG, all of that sort of stuff. So if you want to be a bit more specific, then go to Clarks. But this is actually really good, and it was quite cheap, like £8 or something. The second thing I want to show you, I haven't actually opened yet, so I'm really excited. I have wanted some, oh, you're on a lopside. I have wanted some new Sambas for so long. I do have a pair already, but I really wanted an autumn pair. And I was looking at ASOS the other day, and there were so many that I loved. And I went into JD, because I do fit into Junior, and I saw a couple of pairs of, I think it's Specials or Specials. I saw those, and I really wanted them, so I might go back and get them because they're a little bit cheaper. But these ones were on ASOS, and I honestly just fell in love with them, so I had to order them because I never treat myself to stuff like this. I'm really scared. What about if they're not the ones that I ordered? Sorry, look how stunning they are. They're autumn with the brown. They are actually beautiful. I am honestly in love with them. I got them in a size 4. I don't know whether you're supposed to size up or down or what. We'll try them on later, but oh my goodness. They're not canvas either, so they're a little I think they're leather, and there's a little bit of suede at the front. I would really like another pair as well, but buzzing! Those were 95, so not cheap. By all means, not cheap. But I don't really splurge on shoes. I did go and get a pair for my birthday in April, a pair of New Balance, but they were Junior. And not gonna lie, I don't actually love them. I love New Balance, but just not those ones. Then earlier, I went into WH Smith and picked up some pastel Crayolas, not for Alfie, for me, because I didn't have any pastel colours when I was doing my colouring, and I was literally dying for some pastel colours, so I picked those up. Now he thinks they're for him, so I feel really bad. I should have probably got him some new pens, but anyway. Then I went into Superdrug, and because my skin has been so bad recently, sorry I hiccuped, so bad recently, I don't wear foundation. Like, I haven't worn foundation in so long. I always wear skin tints or like the proper glowy stuff. So I picked up a L'Oreal True Match in the colour, it's 2DW, sorry, there is warm door. I don't think I've ever heard that before, actually. There's some horrible foundation at the top of it, but I used to absolutely love this foundation for a little bit more like coverage, because I do love their skin tint as well. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to pick that up when I'm feeling a little bit more self-conscious, because my skin is just not skinning and like nothing is covering it, so then that will make me feel a little bit better. And then they actually had a new Morphe stand, which I've never seen before, and I see everyone and their mum raving about Morphe sweet tea, so I picked it up. But there was two. There was this one, which is 100,000,000% sweet tea. It literally says, you literally can't see it, but it literally says sweet tea on it. And then there was another one that said sweet tea on it, and it was like a dark brown, and I was like, what? Like, I was so confused because there was two different ones. But I just picked up this one because this one, the other one, like the box was open, so I didn't know whether it was like a tester or whatever. I am not actually a brownie kind of girl when it comes to lip liners, so I don't know what I'm actually gonna... Oh my god, that's quite dark. I think that's quite nice. Another thing to add on to my makeup bag that I don't use pretty much anything of. Right, Alfie's just dragged me into the toilet and like, look, there's a spider up there. And I was expecting like something small.
I want to.
It's in the light. No, wait, let me have a go, because otherwise you could hurt the light, and I don't want to actually hurt the spider. I just want to see if he's alive. So I'm going to tap it with this and see if he... I think he might be dead.
He might be.
No, he's definitely dead. I think because the lights probably burnt him. Poor bugger.
Must be waiting for his mama.
I don't think he's waiting for his mama, baby. I think he's sadly passed away from burn. We actually have a very sad girlie today. I'm not sure if she's coming down with something, but she was like, literally ill like 2 weeks ago, but she just seems a bit funny, but she hasn't really slept properly, so that might be why as well. Are you okay? I'm just in the thick of motherhood right now. You know, like you get some weeks where motherhood just is motherhooding. That's me this week, so I do apologise that haven't filmed a lot, but it is obviously very difficult when you show your kids' faces as well. You know when you just know that there's something wrong with your child? Like, her belly was so hot and she had a contact map on me for ages, and I was thinking like, oh god, something must be wrong. And then she woke up and she's just been like really grizzly, so I thought I'd do her temperature. 39.5. I've given her Calpol and then just put it back in her ear after 20 minutes, and it's gone down to 39, so hopefully it carries on going down. I've given her our dinner and I didn't think that she was going to eat it. I put her in front of the TV so she eats a bit better, baby. I put her in front, like, not in front of the TV, but I've just turned the chair around so she can see the TV. It usually motivates her to eat a bit more, which I don't think there's anything wrong with, because I personally prefer eating a meal in front of a TV. So I don't mind my kids, especially if it's going to get her to eat, especially when she's not well. But yeah, so her temperature's gone down to 39, so hopefully it just carries on going down. I've just made some creamy tomato pasta. It's actually really nice. Alfie's gone in for seconds and Matilda's eating it, which is a good sign. I had some double cream to use, so I thought, why not just get rid of it, make a tomato pasta. Second time doing pasta this week. As you would have seen the other day, my bolognese didn't really go to plan. I do apologise that this vlog has been very patchwork. I haven't really filmed anywhere near as much as I normally would. Oh my god, it's raining and it's sunny. There's gonna be a rainbow. Oh, I love sunny rain. I think it's so cool. Yeah, like normally I would film a little bit more, but it's just been like, parenting has been like level 100 this week, and obviously now that she's not doing too good, that doesn't really help my case. I have a meeting tomorrow morning at 10:30, which is really exciting. And then we'll probably be going to my mum's depending on how she is. And then on the weekend, we've got a work party on the Saturday, not for me, for Charlie. So if the kids are okay, granted they're okay, we'll be going to that, but I probably won't film that because I don't really tend to film on weekends. Stay there, because it's hot. Pastries. Good morning, happy Friday. I have just made some pastries from the leftover pastries, but I feel like the filling's just never right, but it says never put it close to the edge, so I don't really understand that. Anyway, Matilda is gonna die for this, so let's give her a one. Ah, ouchie. I'll have to wait for them to cool down first because I don't really want to scald her mouth. I'm just getting ready for the day. I've just done my SPF. This chair, Charlie stood on this chair the other day and it like fell through. So it's not very good really, is it? Meeting at 10:30. I'm just getting sorted. I'm going to try this new foundation that I haven't had in so long. I don't know if the formula is any different to how it used to be, but I truly did used to love this foundation. Oh, whoa, maybe this might be a little bit light actually. Oh no, I think that might be perfect. That is actually gorgeous.
I just don't want this film.
I don't think I've ever had anything so full coverage in literally years, but it actually does feel quite nice. I don't even think this is full coverage. Maybe medium, but it just works so nice when you've got like a bit of skin texture, you know?
I will. That almond croissant.
Not quite. It's similar to an almond croissant, but it's got chocolate in it. Matilda's waking up absolutely fine, by the way, like a normal child. So I'm not sure what that 39-degree temperature was about. They really do love to play games with us, don't they? I haven't driven this car since Monday. That is the longest I've gone without driving in a very long time. Very strange for me. I need the aircon on because I'm bloody boiling. Sorry I haven't really caught up this morning, but I have been on that call and I am, for the first time in a very long time, I'm feeling very, very positive about my future, feeling very positive about Matilda's just playing orchestra in the background. I'm feeling very positive. That was one of the best work calls I've ever had. I felt reassured, I felt uplifted for the first time in a very long time. So hopefully good things are coming, guys, and I will not be quitting this platform because a part of me was thinking about it. Anyway, because it's Friday, it's as standard, I'm off to my mum's. I think we're actually going to get a takeaway tonight because tomorrow we're busy. We're at a work party all day, and then I'm also busy in the evening. It's actually my friend who passed away 9 years ago. It's his anniversary tomorrow, so I'm seeing my friends in the evening, and I won't be in to have our normal Saturday night takeaway, so I'm going to get a takeaway tonight instead. I think we're going to have an Indian. Really pushed the boat out. The last Indian we had was so nice. Really, really fancying one of those. I've got my new shoes on, to be honest. I could have probably gone with a 4.5, but I feel like once I break them in, they'll be fine. Like, they fit me perfectly. They are so gorgeous. I am honestly in love with them. But yeah, good vibes. A happy Friday. Let's get it. We're just at my mum's now. Alfie's just having his haircut with my dad, which is the best thing about having a barber as a dad, because it means I get free haircuts and Alfie never has to worry. The best thing ever, he's having it done in the garden as well, so he doesn't even have to go in the shop. I'm just sat in my old room at my mum's. Very, very, very strange. Every time I come up here, I forget that this is actually my room. Like, it just doesn't even feel like it anymore. Does everyone else get it when they go to their parents? And it just feels so weird because it's like, that was where you grew up, that was your home, and now I don't live here, so like I feel like a stranger in the house that I grew up in. Something I thoroughly enjoy is going through my mum's like perfumes, makeup and stuff and seeing what she's got. It's got some MAC face and body. I've got one of those as well. Oh, she's got another one. Go on, girl. She's got this Flowers Next fragrance. Let's try this. Oh my god, that's stunning. I might have to get some of that. Oh, and she's got the perfume to go with it. It would be rude not to. That smells gorge. You know, it's funny because obviously I only grew up with a brother, but I don't ever crave a sister because I literally take all my mum's stuff and all my mum's makeup and all my mum's clothes. That's how it's always been.
Cheek on it like me. Go on, put it on there. Oh, it tickles, doesn't it, mate?
Well done, Alfie. Justin Bieber's new album. Woo! What do we think about Justin Bieber's new album? Silence in the courtroom. On the way back from my mum's, this tripod always looks in such a different position. Because I'm always having to tie it around a hairband on my... What the hell was that? Blimey. I'm always having to tie it around a hairband on my phone stand. That's just the way it is. I can't find a camera mount for this camera, so here we are. On the way back from my mum's. Matilda's really not been great. Well, she's been fine, but she's just definitely had a temperature again, and she's just been strange. You miss Nanny? Did you have a good day with Nanny? Do you love nannies? I love nannies. Do you know that Nanny is my mummy? Did you know that? Yeah, so sorry I didn't really film much while I was at my mum's because she actually fell asleep on me. Not my mum. My mum fell asleep. Matilda fell asleep on me at about 4 o'clock and I just allowed it because normally I'd be like, no, that's like danger nut, but she's definitely not herself. She's not eating her dinner. So we'll try. I've just got Charlie to get a load of baby snacks from the shop. So yeah, now I've got to try and keep Alfie awake on the way home because he has a habit of drifting off to sleep. I'm going to attempt to do that by probably talking a load of waffle to him. We're going to get an Indian tonight. I'm bloody buzzing for it. But yeah, I'm just praying to God that she's alright tonight. Oh, while she goes to sleep, because Matilda has a very big habit of when she is ill, she is up all night. Alfie was never really like that. Alfie, when he was ill, if he was just like cold, flu, whatever, he would literally sleep through the night, like more than ever. Whereas she is the type that is just always up the whole night when she's ill. So I'm gonna dose her up on some good old Calpol and hopefully she will actually go to sleep. Right, I'm gonna listen to the Justin Bieber album now. I've got to come off because otherwise I'm gonna get copyrighted and I don't really want that. Guys, we have an Indian. I've just filmed a video for TikTok. We got a chicken tikka masala. I've also got a chicken tikka masala. What's this, a Keenan naan?
Keema?
Keen-
Poppadoms there.
Keenan. Oh, they've been subjected to the floor apparently. We've got some poppadoms and mango chutney. I don't love these. I'm not gonna lie. I prefer like a. Do you know what I think I'd actually prefer with that?
Go on.
Prawn cracks. You know, like the bags they do in Tesco, the sensation bags that they do.
Yeah.
Those with some of these would actually be really nice. Yeah, I'm just not the biggest fan of that, if I'm being brutally honest. And then mine is in here. So I've got the same chicken tikka masala, and then I've also got a cheese and garlic naan bread. Stunning. Well, you say that, but then when I mentioned cheese to you last time, you were like, no, it doesn't belong in the naan bread.
And the more I think about it, the more I want.
Oh my god, Charlie, you'd love it. Do you want a bit of mine?
Nah, that's alright, it's yours.
No, that's alright, it's yours. In other words, yeah.
I'll go then.
I actually can't cope with you. Is there cheese in there? I don't want to give you just the dough. You love cheese, so I'm really surprised you've never had this before.
No. I mean, I have.
I didn't think I would ever be converted from a Chinese to an Indian, but honestly, this Indian, I would say, is up there with one of my favourite takeaways at the moment. Like, it's just so nice. It doesn't make me feel as bad as a Chinese does after either.